All right, guys, we have George here. All right, Sam, I'll start off with you.
Hey, how's everything going tonight? Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's thank you. Anything I can do?
So tell us about your night. First time at this level. What are your takeaways?
It was really fun. I mean, I think that was one of my main goals going out there was make sure I didn't let the moment pass me by. I mean, it's kind of something that was running through my head the whole time is, don't be afraid of something that, I've hoped and prayed for so long, has been a goal for me for so long. So I tried to channel every bit of nervous energy into excitement and really enjoy it. And then obviously finishing, it's a little bit disappointed, but I'm trying to take some positives out of it, just like the team is.
And so what do you see as the silver linings from tonight?
I think there's definitely some obvious ones in getting young guys minutes. I mean, obviously we were a little bit more depleted than we would have liked to been tonight, but being able to get three MLS debuts, and Chris to come in who hasn't played for a while, and especially those last two guys and Koa as well. Really, I thought left their stamp on the game. Incredibly proud of them, and something that we can build off of, knowing that we have that depth to rely on all these guys and give everybody a fight with anybody just playing in our system.
Great. And final one, how did the Open Cup play prepare you for tonight?
Yeah, goalkeeper, I think, is just a experience-based position. So the more games you get under your belt, the more you tend to see those performances go up. Today was obviously another step up that ladder. But I think going from Open Cup to this MLS debut was definitely a lot easier than if I would have had to go straight in from college ball. So, just making sure that I was seeing situations like I might see tonight in Open Cup, I think really benefited me.
Thanks much. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Carol?
Hey, George, I'm Carol Walton from the Charlotte Ledger. I was just curious when you found out you'd be playing today.
Found out in the last, about 2 days ago. I mean, basically kind of came in the same windfall of when we were figuring out who was going to be out tonight and who was going to be available. But kind of had an inkling just based off how we were going to training, but we don't actually get the starting lineup until the day of the game. So today was when I officially knew I was playing.
So you had some time though to mentally prepare, for the prospect.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I've been on the bench for every game this season. The idea is that every day I'm preparing the same way, so I didn't really have to do much different today. Obviously, that's idealistic. There's a little bit that changes when you know that you're going to be the guy. But no, my process was still the same, and I felt confident, just like I feel like I would be coming off the bench if I needed to in another game.
Both goals they scored against you almost seemed like it was tough to see both of them for you. One because of a defender on your team and one because of a player on their team. What was your take on each of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video, and I'm probably gonna look to do that maybe later tonight, early tomorrow. So I can't say for sure. It's a little bit of a whirlwind, but yeah, definitely in the first one, I think it maybe went through some legs. Maybe didn't get the best push off to it, and then the second one, yeah, that was my initial complaint when the ball went in was maybe the guy who was coming across my path was offside. Obviously, I haven't seen that video again so soon after the game, so have to look at it and look at places to improve.
Are you one of those guys? I know you're hard on yourself because of the result, or you take away, hey, given the circumstances and what I expected, it was I'm proud of my effort. What do you tell yourself?
I think like you guys said, there's always silver linings to find, but at the end of the day, I think we all knew that even with the squad that we had today, we could have done better, and we didn't do enough. So looking inward first and taking responsibility, I think is important. That everyone on the field who played tonight could have done more, and I think that we could have gotten a result.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll end it with Steve.
Hey, George, you had a couple of Tigers on the field at the end there tonight. I've had the chance to see Quinn play several times with the Independents, and he's been very much an impact player there. he seemed to have some influence on the game tonight too when he came in. Do you feel that he's ready to play, in a central midfield role on this level now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I probably know better than anyone because I've been playing with Quinn for a few years. Quinn's a fantastic player, fantastic motor, and probably most importantly, fantastic attitude and effort every single time he comes on the field. So I wasn't surprised at all when he came on, and then I wasn't because of how we've been playing in training, and I wasn't surprised at all when he changed the game. He's fantastic. He's quick. He's athletic. He's technical. There's not too much you can ask for, and I think that's again testament to the games he's been getting with Independence. I mean, he's been playing 90s week in, week out, albeit at a lower level. But I think it showed tonight that he had an eye for the game, and him and Chris Hagart, when they came in late, they changed it. Absolutely.
And also, I mean, you had played with Koa in cup games coming with this, and he's also been featuring for the Independents as well. How do you feel, Koa handled this increase in level tonight?
I think he handled it fantastic as well. Koa's a good friend of mine, and I mean, he's also put in a tough situation, finding out that he's going to play late, a little bit out of position. I mean, he likes to consider he plays winger, but his natural position is outside back. So, considering the circumstance, I thought he did incredibly well. Another guy who's going to bring effort and attitude, the standard of the club every single time that he comes out. Fantastic cross with the ball as well, whipped in a few good crosses tonight and challenged their back line.
And just to follow up on what Carol was asking, on the second goal, did you feel more it was an offside thing or an interference thing? Because he cut right across your path, almost had to play dodgeball to let it go.
Yeah, I mean, my thought was that if he had interfered with my ability to see the ball, if he was offside, then that would theoretically be an offside call. But again, I just haven't seen the video, so that'll be something for tomorrow. But then again, it's done, so not too much we can change about it.
It's not the last play, it's the next one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thanks. Safe travels.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, guys. We're off. So thank you again for tonight. We'll get this reporting to you shortly, and we will see you next week.